Welcome, my yogi friends. I'm Coach Melanie here at Results Fitness. I'm going to be taking you through this yoga session today, where all you'll need is your mat and your body and a good state of mind. Let's make our way down to a child's pose to start. So big toes come to touch, separate your knees nice and wide, sink your bottom down and back towards your heels, and then go ahead and reach your fingertips forward. Just allowing your whole body to start to soften and settle here. Move around any way you need to so that you can come into stillness. Allowing your forehead to rest on the earth. Allowing your mouth to soften, your tongue gets soft, your teeth separate. And you just feel your natural breathing moving in and out of your body. Noticing with each exhale how you soften into the earth a little bit more. And then go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Do that again. Nice deep full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time. Breathe it all in and let it all out. Keeping your mouth closed. You can begin Ujjayi breathing if you have that in your practice. If not, just stay breathing deeply in and out through your nose, lengthening your inhale to match the length of your exhale. So finding evenness in your breath. Long inhales with long exhales. On your next inhale, come on up to your fingertips. Walk your hands up and over towards the right upper corner of your mat. Slide your left hip down and back towards your left heel and get that nice side body stretch through the left side. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and come back through center. On your exhale, walk your fingertips up and over towards the left upper corner of your mat. Slide your right hip down and back towards your right heel and breathe into your right side body. Nice deep breath in and long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and come back through center. On your exhale, find your child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, come up onto your forearms. Move your knees back so they're right underneath your hips here. You're going to keep your hips over your knees and then slide your hips up and back, kind of like that down dog again, but with your knees down. And you should feel this stretch in your upper back and shoulders. It's what we call our puppy dog pose. Really pushing the hips up and back, getting that nice opening in your upper back and shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale and slowly start to roll forward onto your belly. Drop your belly down, keep your forearms down, parallel. Elbows are down right underneath your shoulders. Push the tops of your feet so your kneecaps come up and isometrically pull your hips forward in between your elbows. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling for what we call Sphinx pose. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together and down your back. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in as you lift up a little bit higher. On your exhale, slowly come down. Bend your knees, push your hips up and back. Come back to that puppy dog pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale and slowly come up. On your exhale, find your way back to your Sphinx pose. Belly down, elbows down. Pull your hips forward in between your elbows, crown of the head towards the ceiling as you squeeze your shoulder blades together and down your back. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and release back down to the ground. Shake your tail feather back and forth a little bit. Release through your hips and through your low back. And then slide your hands back next to your chest. Push yourself up to a tabletop. So knees right underneath your hips, hands right underneath your shoulders. With your inhale, arch your sit bones high. Drop your belly down, pull your shoulders on your back, and look forward for your cow pose. On your exhale, round your back, tuck your chin, pull up and in for your cat. Inhale and come back to cow. Use the whole length of your breath. Exhale, cat. Really pull your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more on your own. Move with your own breath at your own pace. Last one here. Inhale to a neutral spine. On your exhale, curl your toes under, push your hips up and back, come to your downward facing dog. So feet are about hip distance apart here, so about 2 fists between the big toes, maybe a little bit less. You're softening your upper chest back towards your upper thighs. Pushing the weight up and out of your shoulders, down and back towards your heels. There's probably a bend in your knees here. It could be a deep one or a slight one, but you really want to get that length in your back here. So it's really not about pushing your heels down to the ground so much as it is finding length in the spine. So go ahead and bend the knee deeply, push the opposite heel down and back, little down dog, ankle pedal, I like to call it walking the dog here. Nice slow delayed walk of your dog. Shake your head maybe a little bit, yes and no. Release any tension you're holding in your neck, in your jaw, and your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat and find a ragdoll back there. So your toes are a little in, heels a little bit out. Grab opposite hand, opposite elbow. Hang heavy in your forward fold. Stamp down with your heels, rock the weight forward towards your toes. You can gently rock side to side here. Again, you can shake your head out a little bit. Let your head be nice and heavy. So you're getting that full length of your spine, letting gravity assist you here, really pushing down through all 4 corners of your feet into the ground. Most importantly, those nice deep breaths in your nose and out of your nose. Take another deep breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and release your fingertips to the earth. Walk yourself back out to your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale and come to the tips of your toes. Exhale and bend your knees. Look forward. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Big toes can come to touch here. You can have a little space between your feet. On your inhale, find a halfway lift. Nice long flat spine. Reach the crown of your head forward. And on your exhale, fold over your legs. Grounding down through your 2 feet. Inhale and rise all the way to the top. Sweep your arms out to the side. up and over your head. On your exhale, fold forward over your legs. Whole exhale brings you down. Inhale and find your halfway lift, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, find a high plank. Plant your hands and step your feet back. Lock your shoulders in over your wrists. Hug everything in towards the midline. Know you can always drop your knees here if you need to support your low back or your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. With your next inhale, use your whole inhale to lift your right leg high with an internal rotation. So that means your right hip and your right toes point down for right now. Flex and fan the toes of your right foot like you're standing on a wall behind you. Keep pushing the weight up and out of your shoulders, down and back towards your left heel as you lift your right leg higher with an inhale. And then on your exhale, bend your right knee. Go ahead, you can stack your left hip on top of the right here. Square your right shoulder down, pull your left hip up and back. So length through both side bodies. Inhale as you lift it up a little bit higher. On your exhale, pull your knee into your nose. Keep it there. Inhale and look forward. On your exhale, step your right foot forward, spin your back heel flat, and rise to your warrior one. So right toes are pointing forward towards the front of your mat. Left toes point towards the left front corner of your mat so you can really spin your hips forward, bending into your front knee so it's over the ankle. Lower half of your body is pushing down and forward. Upper half pulling up and out. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in. On your exhale, go ahead and open up. Find a warrior two. Right toes still point forward here. Left foot's now parallel to the back of your mat. Still bending nice and deep into that front knee so you can look down and see your right big toe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, but then soften them down your back. Bring your gaze right over your right fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. With your next inhale, flip both of your palms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, sink a little deeper into your legs. Keep your back arm just like you have it. And with your inhale, reverse your warrior towards the back of your mat. So it's like you're holding a big ball in your hands. On your exhale, bring that ball forward so you're hovering over your front thigh. Inhale and take it up and back. Exhale and bring it forward. Nice, slow, and control. Inhale, take it up and back. On your exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, either side of your front foot. Pop up your back heel, so you're on the toes of your left foot. Your left fingertips are down, and with your inhale, lift your right arm high for a low lunge with a twist. So you're bending into your right knee, pulling your left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. On your inhale, you get longer. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in, exhale and twist. Now ground down through both of your feet, and with your inhale, rise up to a crescent lunge from the ground up. If that was super wobbly, you might have to play around with the placement of your back foot. So you can hop that back foot up and out to the left a little bit, so your right foot's in the right lane of your mat, and your left foot's in the left lane. You're still bending deep into that front knee, hugging your belly in, dropping your tail down. Breathing in, and breathing out. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, airplane your arms towards the back of the room. Hover your heart and chest over your front thigh. Putting most of the weight in your front foot here. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, find Dekhasan, airplane. Ground through your right foot. Lift your left leg off of the ground. Lifting up through the chest here. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Breathing in as you lift up a little bit higher. Exhale and release. Left foot meets the right. Inhale and sweep your arms high. Exhale and fold forward over your legs. Separate your feet hip distance apart here. Grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers. So wrap your first two fingers and your thumb around your big toe. Bend your knees a lot. Come to a halfway lift. Snuggle your shoulders on your back. Reach the crown of your head forward. And then on your exhale, fold over your legs. Invite the crown of your head down and your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Using the spine to create a little more space in your spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in, long breath out. One more, breathe in. On your exhale, release your hands from your feet. Toe heel your feet back together. Your big toes can come to touch. On your inhale, find a halfway lift. On your exhale, step back for your high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and rock the way forward to the tips of your toes. Exhale and drop your knees. Lower halfway down. Elbows point straight back. Inhale and push right back up. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. With your next inhale, use your whole inhale. Lift your left leg high with your internal rotation. So left hip, left toes point down. Really flex and fan the toes of that left foot. Really fire it up like you're standing on a wall behind you. Pushing the weight up and out of your shoulders, down and back towards your right heel as you lift it higher with an inhale. On your exhale, bend your left knee. Go ahead. You can stack your left hip on top of the right here. Square your left shoulder down. Pull your right hip up and back. Breathing in as you lift your left knee up a little bit higher. And then on your exhale, pull your left knee into your nose. Keep it there. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward, back heel flat. Inhale and rise to your warrior one. So your left toes are still going to point forward here. Right hip is turning towards the front of your mat, hugging your belly in, dropping your tail down. Lower half of your body is pushing down and forward. Upper half is pulling up and out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, go ahead and open up. Find your warrior two. Separate your feet a little further apart in warrior two. Left toes are still going to point forward. Right foot's parallel to the back of your mat. Hug your belly in, drop your tail down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, but then soften them down your back. Gaze over your left fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. With your next inhale, flip both of your palms up. With your exhale, go a little deeper into your front knee. And with your inhale, reverse your warrior, keeping your right arm straight like you're holding a ball. On your exhale, bring that ball forward. Hover over your front thigh. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale and bring it forward. Inhale, take it up and back one more time. Exhale and bring it forward. Cartwheel your hands to either side of your front foot. Pop up your back heel. Keep your right fingertips down. And with your inhale, lift your left arm high for a low lunge with a twist. So you're pulling your right hip up and back, left hip down and forward. On your inhale, you get longer. On your exhale, you twist. Breathe in. Exhale and twist. Now, grounding down through your 2 feet. Inhale and rise to a crescent lunge from the ground up. Bending into your front knee so it's right over the ankle. Hugging your belly in, dropping your tail down. Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in. On your exhale, airplane your arms towards the back of your mat. Hover your heart and chest over your front thigh. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, ground through your left foot. Lift your right leg high. Dekhasan, airplane pose. Grounding through that left foot, lifting through the heart and chest. Unclenching your jaw, softening your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale as you lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, release, right foot meets the left. Inhale and sweep your arms high. On your exhale, fold forward over your legs. Now, from down here, go ahead and pick up your left foot. Step it nice and wide. So you're in a nice wide-legged straddle. Toes in, heels out here. On your inhale, find a halfway lift. And then on your exhale, go ahead and fold forward over your legs. Grounding down through your heels. And then rocking the weight forward towards your toes. And pushing through the outer edge of both of your feet. Feeling how that lights up your back body. Separates the sit bones. Let your head hang heavy. A little shake, yes and no. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale and find a halfway lift. On your exhale, turn your right toes forward and your left toes forward, and then step your left foot forward to meet the right. On your inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale to your high plank. Plant your hands and step your feet back. Inhale, rock the weight forward, tips of toes. Exhale, drop your knees, lower halfway down, elbows point straight back. Inhale, push right back up. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Drop your knees down to the ground one at a time in between your hands. Cross over your ankles and come to sit on your bottom. So we're going to take what's called double pigeon today. So a little more than that half pigeon by adding on the other side. So you can start with your left shin parallel to the side of the top of your mat, however you're sitting on your mat. Keep that left foot flexed so you're protecting your knee joint and your ankle, and then use your hands. Pick up your right foot and hang your ankle off of your left knee. Sit your butt down. So I like to put my hands down, pick my butt up, and sit it back down because your right hip bone is going to want to come off of the ground. So you want to get it to ground down, all four corners of that right sit bone. Nice tall spine here, and then on your exhale, you're going to start to fold forward. If you have tighter hips like me, you're not going to go very far, and that's okay. You're not forcing it, just a little pressure with your hands here. Nice tall spine. Remember to keep your feet flexed to protect your knee joints. If this is too much for you seated, you can lay on your back and still do the same thing here. You're just going to cross the ankle over the knee. Can't get my knees and ankles together today. You'll cross your right ankle over your left knee and do the same pose here. You can hug your left knee into your chest. If that's too much on your knee joints and a little more, too much pressure. Three more breaths, you can do it. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. And then use your hands to pick up your right foot, place it on the ground, feet about hip distance apart, and then just a nice little slow delayed windshield wiper. That's released through your hips and through your low back. So if you're on your back, you can still do this windshield wiper laying down on your back. Just get it all out. Then we're going to switch it up to the other side. So now you'll start with your right shin down, parallel to the side or top of your mat, depending on how you're sitting. Flex your right foot, protect that knee joint, and now pick up your left foot, cross it over your right knee. You want that foot and ankle to hang off of that knee. Place your hands down, pick your butt up, and sit it back down. So that left sit bone grounds down. You'll see that one side's going to be tighter, like my left knee is way higher on this side. Might be the same for you. Get a nice tall spine, and then go ahead and fold forward over your legs to your degree. If you need to do this on your back, you're laying on your back, crossing your left ankle over your right knee, and then hugging your right leg into your chest. Either way, you should be feeling this in that outer upper left hip area. If you're as tight as I am, you might feel it in that right side too. Try to soften your shoulders and your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's get one more. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale and slowly start to come up. Use your hands again to uncross your legs. Soles of the feet down on the ground. Go ahead and windshield wiper. Back and forth. Nice, slow and delayed. And then as you're ready, hug your knees into your chest and make your way onto your back. Little rock here, side to side. Little massage for your low back. You can roll out your ankles here if you need to. Any last little moves that you need to do before Shavasana. and making your way into Shavasana. So go ahead and separate your feet more than that distance apart. Open your arms wide, palms face up. Integrate your shoulder blades together underneath you so that you can keep your heart and your chest wide open. Take a nice deep full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. No longer controlling the rhythm of your breath. And giving yourself this gift of stillness for 1 minute. Stillness and silence, allowing your body to reap the benefits of your yoga practice. And then very slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently allow some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretch your arms up overhead. Take a nice full body stretch if that feels good. As you're ready, you'll hug your knees into your chest. And then go ahead and roll off to whichever side is calling to you in this moment. Could be right or left, up to you. And then using your hands, push yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat, eyes remaining closed. Your hands are going to fall to Anjali Mudra, heart center, our mudra of gratitude. Taking a moment here to honor yourself. Honor everyone here joining us today for this practice. I'm grateful to each and every one of you coming here and sharing your practice with me. Bringing your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you again here real soon. Take care.